guys, Brian from Nine Toes Fishing. I got asked by one of my subscribers to do a video on how you know when soft plastics go bad. So, I'll be honest, this is going to be a pretty short video, because it's pretty simple. He said, aside from the obvious, I'm going to state the obvious anyways. I'm going to show you a good one, and then I'm going to show you a bad one, and then I'm going to show you a good one. So, this is an instance of a bad plastic. If you can look closely enough, you can see all of the little speckling and dots in there. Now when I pull it apart, you can really tell that this thing is just coming apart. So this soft plastic is literally only a couple months old. Just not built well. I'm not going to tell you who the manufacturer is. It's not important. I will tell you they sell in bulk, and because of that, this is the quality that you get when you buy inexpensive plastics in bulk. Now, will it still catch fish? Absolutely. 100%. Will I tie it on a hook? Nope. Won't do it. For me, it's not because I don't believe it'll catch fish, because I know that I can throw this and still catch fish. But in my brain, it tells me this doesn't look right to me. It's not going to look right to a fish. So I'm not tying it on. I need to be confident in what I throw. I'm not confident in this particular plastic. Not going to throw it. Now you can take a look at another one that I've had in my boat for 5, 6, 7 months, however long I've had it. This is a Dexty-Doo from Crazy Hick Bait Company. I talk about them all the time, I know. But, dude, they have some of the best product from a soft plastic standpoint that you can buy. 100% hands down. I'll stand by that my whole entire life. These things are money. This thing's been in the boat for I don't know how long. In the heat, 105 to 110 degrees in a compartment, just burning up in there. Still looks and feels like day one. No cracking, nothing seeping out of it, no color bleeding, nothing. Just like the day you pulled it out of the package when it was just made. But that's the difference between a high quality plastic, somebody who actually cares about the build of their product, and somebody who makes it for bulk. And that's fine. Everybody's got their niche. I've got the Dexty-Doos. I've got swim baits that have been in the boat for 6, 7, 8 months that are still, like I said, just like the day you take them out of the package. So, obviously the obvious signs of a plastic going bad, when they look like this, they're on the last leg of their life. Melting, color bleeding, all of those things are signs that your plastic's going belly up. You don't have to deal with color bleed a lot anymore. Everybody makes a pretty high quality plastic, the big manufacturers do, and they just don't bleed anymore. I mean, I can throw this in with this and get 0 color bleed. Do it all the time. Doesn't matter. That's where those big money bags from Bass Mafia come in. Because you just don't have to worry about it. I can throw this in a blue and a white, and they're going to be the same color when I take them out. They just don't bleed. And that's the benefit of the plastics that we have today. They're just a lot higher quality. But what I will tell you is care is absolutely essential. So what I do and what I recommend anybody to do is I always keep them in their regular factory packaging. It's just easier from a care standpoint. When I'm done with a bag, let's say I use 2 or 3 out of this bag during a tournament, or when I'm out fun fishing, before I seal it up, I'll squirt 3, 4, 5 squirts of like a garlic scent, crawfish scent, squirt some Lunker lotion in there, whatever it is, just to keep them moist, keep them smelling good. It prevents anything down the road from happening. What I don't do is leave them unsealed in a boat like this. I don't want any more heat or moisture or the air to dry them out any more than they are when they're open and I'm using them. So they all get sealed up, sprayed down, and that keeps them fresh and keeps them from doing that cracking and bleeding out and all that stuff. So that's what I would tell you, man. It's not rocket science by any means, but like I said, if it looks good, it's probably still going to work. It's just the quality. Like, you can't buy a soft plastic from a bulk plastic company and expect the quality you get from some of the other guys. Just won't happen. So another tip I'll give you is A lot of times you'll stick these into tackle bags, tackle boxes, Plano boxes, Tupperware boxes, however it is that you store them on your boat, right? The tails will get twisted up, they'll be all crimped off, looking all weird, uneven. When that happens, you're not getting the same action out of them as you would get when they're perfectly straight and tidy. So here's my tip. Boil some water for about 10 minutes. Get it to a good rolling boil, shut it off. Take any of those kinked, deformed plastics you have, grab a pair of tongs because, well, safety first. Dip them in there for, 5-10 seconds. It doesn't take long. Dip them into some cold water. Lay them out flat to dry. That will allow the plastic to remold and reshape into its natural form again. So if you ever have that issue with kinked off plastics or plastics that are looking weird, not straight, not swimming right, that'll do it every time. Boil some water, dip it in there 10-15 seconds, however long it takes before, you don't want it to melt, obviously, but 10-15 seconds. As soon as you do that, dip it right into some cold water, lay them flat on a paper towel, you'll be good to go. They'll all be straight and looking like they should again. I haven't had very many issues, but, if you pack too much stuff into a bag, they can get kinked off, folded up, weird, stuff like that. Heat and cold expands and contracts and does all that stuff, so that's what I'll tell you. So part 2 of the video, I kind of wanted to address a few people actually that have asked me why I do YouTube. Do I do it to get famous, make a bunch of money? Not really. None of that matters. Like, if that ever happens, which I doubt it, but if it ever does, great. But I do it because I have a passion for fishing. I love this sport. I mean, anybody that knows me knows I love this sport. I love the conservation of the sport. I love teaching. I love learning. And YouTube is one of those channels that I can put my stuff out there, whether it's tournament videos, how-to videos, and if 1 or 2 people pick up the sport just because they watched a video, fantastic. If somebody learned something because they watched a video, fantastic. If everybody thinks I'm a big idiot, fantastic. Don't really care. I'm not looking to be everybody else's YouTube channel. I'm not going to have the fanciest splash screens. I'm not going to have the fanciest thumbnails. I'm not going to have the best edited videos. None of that matters to me. It's all about content, for me, content in its purest form. Not a lot of people do that. There's a ton of video editing that goes in, and clips and slow-mo and all that stuff, and I'll do that once in a while if I see a fish release that looks cool or would look cool in slow motion. I'll do that. But for me, it's not what it's about. It's about sharing and enjoyment and learning and teaching. Like, that's all I care about. So you're not going to see crazy awesome videos. You're going to see videos of me catching fish, my friends catching fish, my family catching fish, me talking about the lures I'm using. Obviously, I'm going to promote the brands that support me, because without those guys, I couldn't do this. And none of the brands that I support or that support me are just off-the-wall brands. Every single company that supports me, I use. I use it because I believe in it. I use it because I trust it. And that's super important. Most people know I'm trying to qualify for the Classic through a local tournament trail here, the Bassmaster Team Championships for Northwest Bass. Bit of a pipe dream. Again, don't care. It's a passion of mine, and if I can qualify, that would be awesome. If I spend the rest of my life fishing Northwest Bass tournaments, I'd be perfectly fine with that too, because it is a blast. I love the competition. I love being out on the water with all these guys that share a common interest. We share stuff together. It's fun. It's really enjoyable, and I have 2 passions in life. Really, I have 3 passions in life: fishing, hunting, and then my family. And sometimes they blend together well. Sometimes it's tougher, because being on the road for all the tournaments and then my regular job that I work, a lot. All of that stuff kind of competes for the time. My wife supports it, and I bless her heart. So I'm going to keep doing it until I don't want to do it anymore. Fishing overall, probably the first half of this year, just because of the struggles I started to lose the fun factor. I refound that over this last tournament. I really did. I had a great time. I stuck to my guns. I did what I said I was going to do. We had a great tournament. And a lot of people will measure great by winning, top 5, top 3. I measure great by developing a plan, sticking to that plan for both days of the tournament, and catching a pretty darn good bag of fish, about 30 pounds. That to me is success. So it's only getting better. It's only going up. So I can't wait. But I'll be dropping some more videos here soon. I'm working on one that I'm not going to tell you what we're doing yet, but it's going to be a good one. And we've got a bunch more I'm filming this weekend out on Moses Lake. We're going to do some jerkbait tutorials. I've got some guys that want to know a little bit more about that, so we're going to film a segment on that. I'll post that up separately from the fun fishing videos that I'll put out. But as always, guys, I can't do this and I can't grow this page without you guys. So don't forget, like the video, hit the subscribe, hit the dingy dongs. You'll get alerted when new videos come up. If you don't hit the ding dongs, you ain't gonna get alerted. So hit them. Other than that, guys, have an awesome day, awesome weekend, awesome week, whatever it is that you're doing. Have fun. We'll see you later. Peace.